My name is Kasina. I come from Kayole. I'm a community organizer, an activist if you'd like, a human rights defender, but above all, I'm an active citizen. And today we're just here to listen to the people, as the people, to just have a voice, to speak about the people's issues and find people-led solutions, but also to humanize the people who have been killed in the demonstrations. They are just not 60 people. They have names, they have families, they have a community where they come from, but to also stamp authority of the people and to insist on kuweka nguvu demands zetu, that these are the people's demands. One, we don't want corruption. Second, no negotiation, because we cannot have, you remove Murkomen, you put another problem in. We want leaders. We don't want this. We don't want people with corruption cases kama kina Oparanya. We don't want just Ruto being very confused. Leo anatoa Duale hapa, anamweka hapa kwa environment, anatoa Uju hapa kwa environment, anamweka kwa defense. That is confusion. That shows that you can't even lead this country very well. So even as we speak today, we were having a conversation on arts and how art this time round has been at the center stage of this uprising, the people's uprising. And one of the things that is also very clear is that artists from time before have always done revolutionary arts, but very few artists. Why? Because they are threats. You get threatened for doing art. The government is so afraid of people speaking. The government is so afraid of right now even people carrying their own flags, or people being patriotic to this country, that they can abduct you anytime, they can arrest you anytime, they can kill you anytime, because that's the only way they can respond, through violence, because they have state machinery. They can use the violence to silence you. But one of the things we've seen with art is that art informs people, art educates people, and that is very important. And we need to normalize having these conversations, also normalize having a revolutionary radical art, because it's important. It will not only inform the uprisings right now, but it will also inform the generation that will come. They will see that this is what we did, and I'm not saying art in the form of only music, and all that. It's even writing. We need to write what has happened right now. We need to to put it outside there, not for the generations to come, so that they don't make the same mistakes we've made. And but also art gives people power. It's a silent way of speaking, and that is one of the things that the government is so afraid of. And you can see very clearly they have been intimidating and threatening people, abducting people, because they don't know any other way to react. I think what has been happening recently is showing the people's power in all aspects. People going out to the streets, people doing art to inform people, and that is very important and key. And you have to keep this going. There is unity of purpose. Artists are doing their thing, people are doing their thing, but all of us are showing up for this country, and not only for this country, but also offering solidarity with other people who have been who are also oppressed, like we are, calling out the government on sending our police to Haiti, because we know what our police are. Our police are just they kill. The way they kill people in the ghetto. So that is not solidarity. We don't want our police to go killing people in Haiti. We don't want. We are in solidarity with all the oppressed people, but also we are also fighting against the oppression in Kenya, because Ruto is being outside there looking all progressive, pretending to be democratic, but look at what is happening right now. He's just an actual dictator, just someone with a flag, armed with a flag, with a voice only, and nothing else. Water. Then you go kill them, you go shoot them down. That shows you that we're dealing with a dictator who is pretending to be a democratic person, and we need to address him as that, as a dictator. I know most people think, Ruto is nice, he goes to church, he prays, yes, he's a pretender. pretender who pretends to go to church, who is also given mileage in spaces so that he manipulates the people. So we should not allow such manipulation to actually even happen in this country. We need to call him out as he is. He's a thief, he's a pretender, he's a murderer, he's killed people on the streets, people who are innocent, and his government needs to be held accountable for that. And we need to also stand in solidarity with the families of the people who have been shot down, but also the people who are still in hospitals with bullets and all that, and people are intimidated, people have been abducted. We need to stand in solidarity with those families, even as we continue to call out corruption in this country, because that is part of the oppression. We cannot deal with one oppression and leave any other oppression aside. The oppression is oppression, and that is one of the oppressions. Ruto is killing people, not only through killing our healthcare or killing our education system, through bullets, and that needs to be outside there. And people's demands is just the basic of human needs, the healthcare, education, food, shelter. Those are very simple things. And if Ruto cannot offer that, then it will not have peace in this country. We just have to resign. Thank you.
Yeah, you're saying that we are not going to have peace in this particular country. Yeah, we have seen like Baby Pendo's case. Yeah, after almost more than 10 years right now, this is when now police officers are being prosecuted and being taken charge of. Yeah, and right now we have over 60 cases of deaths because of this particular process, most of them being related to police brutality. Yeah, so until when are we going to continue fighting for these particular rights? Do we expect that these particular cases that are police brutality cases that have led to death are going to be taken care of anytime soon, or do we have to wait until the Baby Pendo's case to have to take another years? And what do you think about the justice system in Kenya?
One, I think the justice system in Kenya has failed in lots of ways. But right now, and one of the things is, you see, we've seen, and one of the bodies that even fail us are bodies that, like IPOA, who keep saying they're independent and all that, which do not even work. They're getting paid our money for not even doing anything. But I will say the people who have been killed might never get justice. We've seen people in the ghetto getting killed every day, but they never access justice. Why? Because that whole judicial justice system thing is messed up. How can it take you more than 10 years for justice to be served for Baby Pendo, a 6-month-old baby? That shows you that the system is not working for the people, and also because kinda iko kwa mfuko ya rais, and the only way we can give people justice is to continue agitating and continue seeking for justice. I've said we will not there is no peace. We cannot have peace if there is no justice. We'll be lying to ourselves. People are just calm, are not even calm. People are waiting for the moment to just boil up. And that's why even when Ruto killed people thinking that we will cower, people still went ahead and fought, because people know that either way you'll be killed in the ghetto. He went after people in Githurai when they were sleeping. He went after people in Zimmerman. He went after people. Like literally, all what Ruto knows is to kill people. And the only way our people can find justice is this whole system is changed. If everything changes, that's the only way the system can work for the people, but not this kind of system where it's owned by the Ruto and where even IMF make decisions for us. They decide what happens, So until everything changes, until we the people, until Kenya has, we are sovereign as a country, then this whole thing will never even work for us.
Yeah. Final question, Faith, because I know you have been vocal and working behind the scenes for the longest time. Finance Bill 2023, you are out and previous year, and now 2024 you saw a large number come out by themselves. Yes. Previously you had to organize social justice groups to come together in order to deliver petitions into parliament, of which they were never worked on. How did it make you feel when you saw now people coming out by themselves for this particular year, Finance Bill 2024, knowing what you have been doing and how you have been working behind the scenes?
Can I tell you the truth? I shed tears. On 25th, matatus hazikuingia town. We walked Thika Road mzima kuingia town, and how people were walking, they did not get tired. Ati matatu zimetuacha kwa barabara, people would still walk to town. For me, I shed tears because at long last the people have taken their power back, and I think that is important because the constitution says all sovereign power belongs to the people, and now we are speaking it. Now we are seeing it happen. But the only mistake we should not make is I think that Ruto is shaken. Ruto is not shaken, and that's why parliament wanaweza sema hawatatoa ofisi ya bibi kwa sababu ati au watu wameandikwa dadadada. We don't care. Why are we paying people to pray for us? The country needs, we don't need prayers for Kenya to work. You know, why are we having unconstitutional offices? And then parliament bado inacheza na sisi. So I know that happened, and it made me feel so happy and so good, but the people need to understand this needs to continue. We need to sustain this, and this needs to go on. Should not be people should not get tired. People should not feel as if we've won. We've not won, and Ruto is not shaken. This system is not shaken at all. Yes.
So final question as you come, our final comments, yeah? What message do you have to the Gen Z and those people who have been pushing for this particular devolution?
Let's continue doing this. Let's not stop. Let's continue doing this until we have justice and dignity in this country. But if not, we should not rest, and Ruto should not rest together with his cronies. Thank you.